Second graders, today we're going to continue to work on making inferences. And remember, you do that probably without even knowing you're doing it. Okay, we're going to read a short passage and we're going to think about the passage. We're going to listen to it carefully for all those details. Then we'll answer some questions. And those questions are going to require us to inference, to put the details and the clues together to come up with some ideas that the author has not stated in the text. So get your thinking voice ready. Here we go. All right. Up at the top, it says, when you make inferences, you make decisions about a story based on what you already know and clues from the story. So what you already know is called your prior knowledge. It's what you have experienced and things you know and how it goes. Let's read this story and answer the questions when we're finished. Please listen as I read. Herbert hummed as he unlocked the door to his shop. Yesterday was his first day as a shopkeeper, and it hadn't gone well. He hadn't sold anything, but he was sure today would be different. His idea to sell bottled ice water was sure to take off. He tipped his head back and looked at the bright sun. It made the polar seas and icebergs that surrounded his shop gleam. Perfect. He stretched his wings and smoothed his feathers with his beak. Waddling into the store, he began to tidy the shelves lined with frozen bottles of water. He was sure that customers would be coming soon. So there aren't any pictures except maybe this little bottle of ice water. So we, the readers, have to do some inferencing. We have to visualize in our head what's going on in this story. Before we do that, I just want to see if you know what this means. His idea to sell bottled ice water was sure to take off. What does that mean if something is going to take off like an idea? It means it's going to be wonderful. Everyone's going to love this idea. I'm wondering if you visualized some of the same things I did. I wonder if you heard details that made your brain make certain pictures in your head. Let's start answering some questions and we'll go back up into the text to find our evidence or some clues, some details to support our answers. The first one says, what time of day do you think it is? What clues did you see? Now remember, an author doesn't have to tell us all of these details. We can use other details in the story and come up with an inference. Well, I heard the clues of the bright sun. He unlocked the door to his shop. I am thinking that if he's unlocking the door to his shop and the bright sun is out, I think he's starting his day. I think that means he's beginning his day at his job. So I think it might be the morning. And my clues are unlocking a door. You don't lock a door when you're starting your job. You unlock your door. And I'm just going to write bright sun. I just saw another clue. He was sure that his customers would be coming soon. So that also tells me that maybe he's just starting the day and no one's in the shop yet. Let's go to the second one. Number 2. What clues do you have that Herbert is not human? I know as I read that at the first part of the story, I was thinking maybe he was human. But then as I got down here, I heard and I read he stretched his wings, smoothed his feathers, and he has a beak and he waddles. What do you think that he might be? It does not sound like a human. What clues do we have that we know he's not human? Well, he has a beak. He has feathers. Oh, he had wings. He waddled. So what kind of animal do we think he is? What do you think? He's not human. These are clues that tell us he's not human. I wonder if you guessed a penguin. Maybe you said a bird of some sort, but with the beak and the feathers and the waddling. I also was thinking of where he's at, the setting. He said that he was living where there were icebergs, the polar seas. And that made me think a penguin might want to live where it's very cold. The last question says, what do you think is wrong with Herbert's plan? Why do you think nobody really has come to his shop? Why do you think maybe ice water might not be a good idea here? I'm thinking, well, they live by the polar sea. There's already icebergs around. It's a cold place. Maybe people don't want cold water. Maybe they want something warm to warm themselves up. So what do I think is wrong with Herbert's plan? Nobody will want ice water. They can drink it from maybe the polar seas. Maybe it's so cold they want something warm. Now, we can talk about this passage some more, and you might have some little different ideas than I thought of, but I am just inferencing. I am thinking about details. I'm looking for clues, and I'm using prior knowledge to what makes sense for me. So as you're reading, make sure you're thinking about all of these things so that you're understanding the story and that you can answer questions when the answer isn't directly stated right in the passage. We have to come up with an answer and then support it with our details. It's a new idea. So keep reading. I'll be in touch soon.